is around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be giving you our preview for Tottenham's away match in the Carabao Cup third round against Nottingham Forest. It is their first Carabao Cup match of the season in the third round. You can watch this match on ESPN Plus in the US. The match will be played on Wednesday, November 9th at 2:45 Eastern Time. The game will be played at City Ground, so Spurs will be traveling to Nottingham. And the referee will be Peter Banks for this match. Now let's move on to head-to-head. So Spurs have actually only played Nottingham Forest twice in their history, and Spurs have won both of the meetings. The first meeting was a 3-1 win in the League Cup in 2014, which was 8 years ago. That's a long time ago. And we won 3-1 games from Mason. I believe Ryan Mason, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Ryan Mason did score in that match for us. Kane also scored a goal, and Soldado scored a goal for us. And our most recent meeting with us this season in the Premier League was a 2-0 win for us with the brace from Kane, which was match week 4 of the Premier League this season. So we have yet to play Spurs. We have yet to play Nottingham Forest at home ever since 2014, and we will later this season. Now let's move on to recent form. For Nottingham Forest, they've only gotten one win in their last 5, which was a 1-0 win against Liverpool. They won against the toughest opponent. Their most recent match was a draw, 2-2 against Brentford. They also got a 0-0 draw against Brighton, and their 2 losses came in a 1-0 loss to Wolves and a 5-0 battering against Arsenal. And currently, Nottingham Forest sit 20th in the Premier League with just 2 wins, 4 draws, and 8 losses. Now moving on to Spurs' recent form. Spurs have won 2 of their last 5 matches, which is not great. It was a 2-1 win against Marseille and a 3-2 win against Bournemouth, which were our 2 wins. Our most recent game was a 2-1 loss to Liverpool, where we had hope later in the second half, but it wasn't enough to grab us a draw or a win. And then our one draw was the 1-1 draw against Sporting in the Champions League. And then another loss we had 5 matches ago was the 2-1 loss against Newcastle United. And Spurs currently sit 4th in the Premier League, 14 games played, 8 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. Again, this is probably our best start to a season, but we're on a slow decline as of now, which is a slight problem. We have the World Cup break coming soon. We've had kind of an injury crisis. Richarlison was out, Kulusevski was out, and now Son is out. But Kulusevski is back, and it looks like Richarlison is going to be back. And we also have the World Cup coming up soon, which will help our injury crisis. We have a break, so it works out perfectly for us. We only have this game and then one more game until the World Cup does start. But this will bring us into team news for this game. Nottingham Forest have quite a long injury list. Biacone is out with a cruciate ligament injury. Toffolo is out with a knock. Colback is out with the back injury. Niakate is out with the groin injury. And Richards is out with the leg injury. And for Spurs, we have 3 injuries, except we have Christian Romero out with a thigh injury and Son out with a eye injury. Richarlison is doubtful, except they've said he's able to play. He's been back in training, but of course he is limited. He just came back from injury, so it's very possible he's going to be on the bench for this match. Same thing with Kulusevski. Kulusevski is definitely back, but we don't want to overexert him. He just came back from injury. We don't want him to get injured again. And another international break coming up soon. I'm not sure if Sweden play. I know they didn't qualify for the World Cup, but we don't want Kulusevski to get injured on international break again. But yeah, that's our team news. Now moving on to projected lineup. Lloris in goal, Dyer, Longley, and Davies are defensive 3, same as in Liverpool. Emerson and Sessegnon are 2 wingbacks. Højbjerg, Bentancur, Bissouma in midfield, and Kane and Lucas up top. So no one else but Lloris would start in goal. I think we'll hold the same defensive shape because I don't see us bringing Sanchez in and making our defense even shakier. Dyer had a really shaky game against Liverpool. Although, it was just that one mistake. He did make himself up and attack a little bit later in the game. But Dyer did have a shaky performance. Longley and Davies were not bad, but definitely not their best performance against Liverpool. Emerson and Sessegnon, they both got subbed off early against Liverpool. They both got subbed off in like the 68th minute, so I think they'll be somewhat fresh for this match. I don't see Perisic starting at left. He played the whole game at pretty much left striker, which he did a lot of work against Liverpool. He did do well against Liverpool, but he'll be definitely tired. And then midfield, we don't really have anyone else. I doubt Skip is gonna start. I think it's Bentancur, Højbjerg, Bissouma. We can definitely make subs. Skip can come on. And then attack, Kulusevski and Richarlison. They've both pretty much been said that they're not going to start. They're most likely Kulusevski's definitely going to be on the bench, most likely. Richarlison will probably also be on the bench because they both just came back from injury. So really the only way to go is Kane and Lucas up top. I remember last time we did this, last season, we won like 3-2. It was the 3-2 comeback against Leicester City, yes. When Bergwijn scored those 2 goals, I'm pretty sure we were playing not a 5-3-2, but we were playing like, I think it was a 4-3. We were playing like a 4-3-2 or something like that. No, not 4-3-2. But we only had 2 up there. 2 players, 2 strikers, which did somewhat work out well. We looked really attacking in that game. We've seen it before. Son and Kane, they don't really work very well up there together, both as strikers. But Lucas and Kane might be better. Might be a better combination. Lucas has that pace and the work rate. Lucas can do a lot more in that position. And I feel like he's better fitted to it. So now moving on to our match prediction, the score prediction. I think Spurs can get the win in a 3-1 win. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet, but we can definitely win this match. Against Nottingham Forest, they're not the strongest recently. Spurs have been somewhat strong, having really good second halves recently, but not good first halves. But I think Spurs can definitely win this. Yeah, we've had like pretty much no history with Nottingham Forest. Only 2 games, so this is only the 3rd match we're playing against them. But anyway, that will conclude our match preview for Tottenham's 3rd round Carabao Cup match against Nottingham Forest. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. And until next time, come on you Spurs!